active travel in the future.
Janet Finch-Saunders.
Just Llywydd. The Active Travel Wales Act 2013 was a very widely welcomed piece of legislation, and the member there is quite right to raise concerns about how it is being fully implemented and taken forward. And I have heard those very same concerns, that local authorities have been quite slow to prioritise that, clearly with the budget pressures and everything. But I know that the previous cabinet secretaries and ministers for local government have often said, oh, local authorities have their own autonomy. This is Welsh Government legislation, and it is government legislation that is going to make lives better for our young and for all of our people across Wales. So how can you prove and provide some very strong leadership, First Minister, in making sure that the Active Travel Act isn't just a wish, that it actually becomes full legislation and fully applicable, and that we get more people actually active travelling on a daily basis from now on in?
Well, it's the law, and it has to be observed. But in terms of money, I can say that the Local Transport Fund and its predecessor, the Regional Transport Consortia grant, have both been the main source of funding for local walking and cycling routes, in particular new routes, including those to employment sites. And the proportion spent on schemes varies from year to year, depending on bids, but has amounted to around £6 million annually in recent years, helping to develop more ambitious schemes and packages. That's on top of course, the grant that's been in place for safe routes to safe routes in communities, and the road safety.